All right, guys, don't forget about Underdog Wireline, man. I'm doing a quick shout out for these guys. You know, they've been sponsoring us since day one almost, man. So it's a great guys, great company. You know, if you need a logged perf, you know, they do completion, open hole. They got drop guns, man. They got lay down machines. They got all kinds of stuff, dude. So check them out. Don't forget, I'm gonna put the number up right here. Look them up, man. They're great people. They know how to get it done. I worked with them personally out here, you know, especially on the wireline side. So I know exactly what they're doing. Their hands are out there helping out. So I've said it before. I'll say it again, man. Hit them up. They're the best out here. Give them a shout out, dude.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Patch Boys again, here to announce yet another sponsor, Branded 14 Hot Shot Services LLC. They offer hot shot work, ESP spooling, ESP technician service, and heavy hauling with semis. These guys are local. They're helping us out, so we want to help them out. Go give them a call at 432-638-1755. All the other information we're going to put right down here, so you guys can give them a call, send them an email, however you need to get in contact with them. We appreciate it. Of course, we want to discuss, Branded, and of course, we want to discuss the Nino episode. And so we like, kind of looking back and giving you guys a little rerun of what happened in those episodes, and it was good. I mean, just updates, right? So we can start with the Nino thing. Obviously by now you guys know that, and I won't just say Nino, I'll say the Patch Boys too, because we were much on the no train. But yeah, man, we're 2-0. It was a serious victory. The polls, as expected, were really light. There wasn't not too many people went out and voted. I don't know what the percentage was. It was like 6% or some crazy shit like that. I don't know. I don't know the numbers. Y'all can look it up, but
It was a landslide, though.
It was a landslide.
No, I mean, it's. I saw the numbers too. I was like, dang, dude. And honestly, I feel like it was just a lot of movement that within that week. I think of people really recognizing what's going on, right? I mean, even for me, I mean, I knew about the bond, and I'm really skeptical when it comes to government and all that stuff, anyways. But just on general, I was just tired of paying for bonds, period, right?
Yeah.
But whenever Nino and them talking, the more we did a little research on, I was just like, dang, it doesn't sound good, and it is sneaky, bro. I don't like the sneakiness. I don't like the lies, bro.
That was the worst part about it. Is man, most of the time, election season, when it is, and you know a vote's probably coming up, and then you can look into it. People were like, "What the fuck do you mean vote?" I was telling people "Hey, are you gonna go vote? What are you talking about?"
Yeah,
I was like, "There's a vote now." I was like, "Yeah, tomorrow." I was telling people at work on Friday.
Yeah,
I was like, "I need to go vote, man," and. Love him or hate him, the thing about Nino is that if he really wants to get the word out, the guy knows how. And he gets the word out, and people can at least think for themselves. You don't gotta follow what Nino says to the T or anything like that or whatever. Nino is bringing it to the forefront, and that's what we appreciate about it. You know what I mean? He brought it to the forefront. He made it more visible for people, and kudos to him, because he was right. He was gonna win. He was right. You know what I mean? He told us on the podcast, he's like, I think we got the people to do it. You know what I mean? So
and honestly, it was also great timing on you too, because you brought it up, and I got to give that all to you, because we always talked about Nino. Nino was one political figure, controversial figure, I guess you could say, around Midland, where it was like, man, it just was something waiting to come that I knew was going to come, but we just had to pick the right moment, and you brought it up at that
right timing,
week,
man.
and
it was great.
It was happening fast, done. We push them out fast. Every time there's something like that, we push out fast.
Yeah.
And I think it does, and to be honest, it doesn't really, we weren't even going to put it all out, as Sue said last time, but it's just we pushed it out Friday early just for the vote. But I mean, we did that with Michael Booker, and it just seems like it works out well that way.
It does, man. What I mean? It's a little bit of a blitz type deal that happens, and both times it worked. And I could say this time for sure Nino was behind it, and he was doing his thing. The time with Michael Booker, we very much felt like our backs were against the wall with him, because he was telling us, you know what I mean? And we were happy to help out such a good guy, and someone that we felt like we could back. And it's the same thing over here. Nino made a good argument. Like whether you like the way he made it or who the person is that made the argument, he made a good argument, man. It's
what was his words? Powerhouse.
Yeah,
he is a media powerhouse.
He is, man.
Like, I mean, the guy comes in and then, but he's not just a media powerhouse. Like some people can push out stuff on their platform. He's also a mouthpiece in a way too, because he's also his own person he's pushing out, and then it just goes everywhere. You know, like he's not just a media group. I mean, the guy really knows a lot what's going on, and I mean, like, and we were like, we knew it was going to be good for the episode, or at least for the podcast itself, and it really was well. I mean, his episode's probably got the most we've had on YouTube so far, and you know, and that's just the man himself. You know what I mean? It was good, man.
Polarizing, man. That's for damn sure.
And he's very supportive. You know, he's still supportive. Even on the last episode we had with Brandon, he was supportive on that too. So he's given us like, and you know, we touch. If you listen to the episode at the very end, he touches a lot about his just him, how he does his you know, pushing himself out socially on social media. Man, he's got a lot of good tips, bro. Like, I mean,
he was giving us little tidbits there and everything of the stuff we can use. Like currently we aren't as worried about affecting the, if you want to call it, the American market. we're not as worried about social media and how many views we're getting, stuff like that. We're more worried about our local stuff here, and but when we do get to that point and we want the views and all that, I mean, not that we don't want them now, but we're really not focused on that. We're focused on making a difference around here. That's why our sponsors are local, or they're here in Texas, or there's something that we believe in that can make a difference around here. But you know, eventually if we catch on outside of Midland or whatever, all that stuff is gonna matter. Everything that he told us is gonna matter, and he was really forthcoming on what we could do and stuff like that. So, you know, Nino's not for everybody. He's an acquired taste and all that, and but all I can say is that he gained a lot of respect from more than what we had already, right? He gained a lot of respect from us because Nino came in here and he was respectful to our platform. He was very happy to be here. I think people need to give him an opportunity. You know, it's real easy on social media to have a different view than someone, than to sit with them and have a podcast like we did here, man. I mean, we may agree on everything and we may not agree on everything, but the one thing we could agree on is like, we're here, we're gonna have a good conversation, and we don't have to fucking shit on anybody. He literally could have started shitting on all kinds of people, but he stopped himself because of our platform. He knows our platform is, you know, our platform. It's not somewhere where he was going to use it for that. He wasn't coming here for that. You could tell he came here for the right reasons. For, you know, we were talking about the bond, and he was talking about himself too, the guy. You know, the questions that I asked were geared towards him, and I wanted him to, and we got tidbits of him, you know, and what, you know, how much he loves his family, man, and that's what he loves, his family, and he likes it. This is part of this business too for him, you know what I mean, and he likes doing it. So, you know, I just think people need a little bit more of a sample size of Nino, and we got that. Luckily for us, we got that, you know. So we got to meet him personally. He brought us gifts. He was very respectful to the platform. So for sure, Nino will be back on our platform. Like he was very respectful and a hell of a guest. So it was great, man. And that has nothing to do, if any of our other guests or any of our listeners don't like Nino, it's fine. Y'all can disagree and not like him or whatever, but he's entertaining as shit, man. And that's what we're out to do for you guys. Entertain you and enlighten you, because I feel like we did in that episode enlighten some people as it pertained to the bond.
Oh yeah. But
so yeah.
Oh, but just to come back to that, yeah, he could have said a few things already, like early. He could have said, "Hey, man, you know, like he could have been very controversial, but he didn't. Like you said, he held himself back." And one thing I want to bring back up is with the sponsors. You know, I appreciate them being so supportive of us, because
Absolutely.
You know, some sponsors could have gone the other way, but they stuck it out with us, man. You know, and hey, I gotta say thank you to all our sponsors. You know, so
absolutely, man, and hopefully they enjoyed the episode and they see that. no matter what the guest is, we're professional and we can handle it. And man, I think it was a great episode, and I appreciate Nino for being out here. Shout out to him. Appreciate him for being on here, and of course shout out to our sponsors, like Ricky said, man. They're very supportive, man, and we got big things coming. So I'm gonna let Rick give the announcement. You know what I'm saying, man? Because we're excited as fuck. And I think I'm too excited to make the fucking announcement. So I'm gonna let Rick.
You
make
sure
the
you want me to?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you did all the work.
No. I want you to make it.
All right, man. So we've been talking about it. We've been saying it. We're finally gonna go on the road in a way. My man Jesus did all the hard work. He put the work in, and he got us some media passes for the BKFC event coming up over there in Dallas, Texas, or Fort Worth, Texas. And it's gonna be good, man. We're gonna see Leonard and Jeremy fight. So I gotta say thank you, Jesus. I mean, I can't believe you did it, bro. I didn't even think it was gonna be that ezy. Like, I mean, for you, like, you got it done, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. The BKFC people were great, man. They were quick. I started emailing them, and what's funny is whenever I got on there, that fight was not listed for you to ask for credentials. It was real weird. So I don't know if I was just too early, or I really think that this card was kind of impromptu, because if you see, BKFC already had a fight for June 14th, which is the week before. And then they added this one for the 21st. So I don't know if Texas was just like, all right, we're going to let you go. By the way, this main event fight for BKFC, it was fight of the year last year. And this is a rematch. So it's going to be amazing. And Andrei Arlovski is going to be fighting, and it's going to be, I don't know if it's going to be his last fight, but he is now, rocking the bare knuckle, baby. So it's going to be an amazing fight. Our boy Jeremy Salsita is going to be getting down. And Leonard, we don't know who he's going to fight, or he said he had an announcement, so we're going to wait for his announcement. Yeah. But we're thinking he's going to get down, right? Yeah, obviously Leonard, he has the itch to get back in the ring. So man, it's gonna be amazing. We're gonna put as much content as we can out for you guys, and hopefully you guys are watching. But man, we're really excited, man.
Yeah, and honestly, man, I think it's good because we've been talking about it, and luckily it finally came to Texas. I didn't even know it was gonna be the first one in Texas. You know what I mean? So it's pretty good to see. But I mean, just for you to get those passes was awesome, dude. Like, I can't believe you were able to do that. Like, and it's funny because like we're actually gonna be media guys. Like, it's crazy, man. He got 2 passes. And then on top of that, we already got the tickets, so the deal's done. We're going.
We're going.
It's there, and man, I'm excited because I've always loved BKFC, but now I get to see it, and we know a few guys in the ring. At least, so it's gonna be good, man.
Hopefully, we're gonna see that live in effect. The fighters that have been on this podcast, we're gonna see them live in effect. We obviously, you cannot take video at the event, so we're going to be taking pictures. We're going to be taking video of the ambiance and everything that's going on. And then hopefully, I don't know, interview wise, we can knock out some quick live interviews, maybe go live. And we plan on trying to knock out an episode so we can get the whole feel and everything that happened there, out to you guys. If not before, then, shortly after, we can figure it out when we're going to do an episode. But man, it's moving quickly, and we're proud, man. We love BKFC from the beginning. We've loved BKFC, and of course, we got locals that are fucking throwing down for us. Hopefully it goes well for them. But no matter what, I know they're gonna be entertaining. I know they're gonna get down, and we're gonna have a good time, man.
Bro, I mean, we got locals, and we have our past guests. I mean, so you go through the catalog, you're gonna see them, you're gonna hear them. But on top of that, I mean, I think my man Jesus, it's all on him on that part, man. I got to give it all to him because he took the reins on it, and he got the passes. And I like I said, I never thought we'd be having media passes to a fight event, bro. And maybe this is the first of many, but for sure this is going to be a good event. And like you said, we're going to knock out episode. So stay tuned, man. It's going to be coming out. We're going to have a whole thing kind of planned out for that. And I think we're going to make a video of it on itself plus an episode. So we're going to do a whole kind of combo with it. Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really good, man. It's going to be a whole different site, Yeah. We got a couple friends coming. I got my Aiden coming and my wife. So it's going to be good, man. That's I keep telling everybody, like, dude, my buddy got the media pass. Like, damn, he got him. I said, I didn't think we were gonna do it, but
it's crazy, man. You'd be surprised. Like most of the stuff that we've done in this podcast is literally just asking, man. Like that's what we do. We just ask, and shit happens. Good shit happens to us. You know what I'm saying? So, I shout out to Dustin Weaver. You know, Charles, whatever you want to call him, but I call him C-Weave. Dustin. He was on this podcast with us. He actually previously, when he had his podcast, the Sweet Science Class, he had previously gone to a local event and gotten media passes, so he's the one I reached out to. And he was like, man, just find the promoter, hit up the promoter, let them know you want to be. But BKFC actually has a system, and their system's pretty, you know, legit. You hit them up. I just didn't expect to get hit up so quickly, you know, by one guy. I'm literally emailing the one guy, so it's really cool. You have to obviously have some kind of coverage for them to take you on, but we had enough, and they hooked it up, and that was all. Dustin, I hit him up, hey, what do I do? And he told me, and yeah, man, shout out to him. He's a friend of the podcast, and judging all kinds of fights, man. Shout out to him. He's doing his deal, and he's moving up really quickly. So he's already done title fights, and he's moving up quickly. He's moving up to big names, and he's doing classes to do BKFC. So you never know.
Really?
Maybe he gets a chance.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Man.
So he's doing that to do MMA. He's doing some MMA, and he said they were talking about bare knuckle. So you never know. He gets a shot to judge maybe the undercard or whatever. It'd be fucking awesome, and we could see him there too. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be so good. I mean, I'm excited. I already took off for the weekend, so it's like, you know, I just don't know if I'm coming in from North Dakota, but I said, hey, I'm coming. You know what I mean?
Man.
So I'm just excited, dude. I've always loved BKFC, and you know, it's just I think that's awesome work that you did on your part, man, because you got it done, bro. And I mean, my man was over here hitting me up, hey man, send me the listeners, send me the stats and this, and it was just coming back and forth, and we got it done, dude. Like
it was quick.
Yeah, and honestly, like you said, man, like I mean, talking to him gave you a little kind of advice on how to go about it, so that was good, because I was kind of curious too. I didn't know where to start at, bro. Like, it was just like,
I had heard that you could get credentials if you had enough of a base, but he's the one that told me, like, yeah, you could do it, and hooked it up. It just at least gave me the you can do it thing, you know what I'm saying? Hit him up, it'll happen. I'm like, cool.
So again, I'm gonna say it so I can say it right for the video. I'm gonna say it like this, man. You're gonna catch me, Jesus, the Patch Boys, in Fort Worth, Texas, June 21st at the BKFC event. We got media passes, and it's gonna happen, man. So thanks again, Jesus. It's gonna be good,
man.
Bro.
Thank you. It's a group effort here, and man, it feels good, man. It feels good.
I think and honestly, man, like, it was like, this guy's been like quarterbacking it all, man. He got the tickets already. He was like, hey man, what do you think about the, like, dude, I'm not picky, and I'm glad he got the aisle side. So
yeah, man,
I'm more than happy with that.
I'm very happy. Yeah, of course. And then all the two friends from work are gonna be rolling with us, just in case we need anything. We got some backups there, yeah, man, those guys were like, yeah, man, get the fucking edge seats or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, man, sounds good to me. But yeah, I believe it's, let me see, I was trying to look up what BKFC it was.
And you know what? I'm excited because we plan on knocking out an episode before. And I don't know if it'll be 30 minutes or an hour, but we're going to knock something out. And I don't care if we're in the parking lot doing it. We're going to get it done, bro. You know what I mean? So man, I think it's going to be good. We're going to have, the mics on. We're going to, I think I'll be behind a lot of the camera because there's only 2 passes we were able to get. But, my man Jesus is a showman, bro. You know what I mean? So he can get it done.
Oh, yeah. We'll go back and forth for sure. And, it's a plus that Courtney's going, because obviously she's a photographer. BKFC also, which is really badass, BKFC gives you their photography, so you can hit them up and let them know, hey, we want to use these photographs or whatever for our platform, and they will give you the professional pictures.
Dang, that's cool, man.
So yeah, it's badass. So the fight's gonna be BKFC 76. It's gonna be Tenaglia versus Soto. And by the way, that fight was fight of the year last year, and if you haven't seen it, it's insane. It is insane. It's gonna be a bloodbath for sure. And so the full card isn't out yet, but when we can talk about it more as we get closer, we'll talk about it more. And I know Jeremy's hard at it. We'll see if we get in touch with Jeremy.
Oh, Jeremy's fighting, and that's gonna be good, bro.
Oh, he's lit, bro. When he announced it, like, he was all everywhere, man.
Oh man, and honestly, it's like, and Arlovski's fighting too, ain't he?
Yeah, Arlovski's a co-main event.
Man, now Arlovski is a killer in the UFC. You ever remember his old videos? And me and Jesus have been fans of him for years.
forever.
But man, when I saw him on that card and I showed the guys that worked, they're like, damn, he's fighting. I said, yeah, baby.
Yeah, it's
my
gonna be
man's still
badass, dude. And bare knuckle, like, man, anybody knows Arlovski, man, he's gonna throw them hammers,
dude.
And he might get knocked the fuck out. That's the best part about Arlovski. He's a killer, be killed type of guy, and that's the kind of guys that they want there. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be amazing.
And I've always been a huge fan of Arlovski, so it's also like a big plus because it's a UFC MMA guy there fighting bare knuckle, and that's I to be honest, I can't say if he's done it before. But I think it's gonna be good just to see him myself do it, bro. Like, and then not only that, man. Like we told Jeremy in the comments, like, hey, it's gonna be good seeing you fight. I mean, just us cheering our guys on is gonna be so cool.
Dude.
And we've never had that emotion. You think about it, we've never had emotion where we actually knew the person, talked to the person, and it's just gonna be a whole nother feel.
Yeah, it's insane, bro. We're gonna be there for him. We're gonna be rocking for him. You know what I'm saying? If Leonard happens to fight, we'll wait till he announces or whatever. But we think he is.
Yeah,
but if he happens to, man, it's gonna be crazy, bro.
Yeah.
We're gonna blow the roof off that motherfucker.
And we got a horse in the race, bro, for sure, guaranteed. So that's gonna be good. But you're right about that. We don't know for sure yet about Leonard, but there's talks around it. He made a video about it, so we're hoping that it goes that way.
We're excited to hear, man. I know the fact that he said, you know, my wife's on board and I'm ready. That's what. And I was like, oh man, come on, man, just let us know what's up.
Because if you listen to the previous episode with him, he talks about that and how you know he doesn't do nothing with it. That's like they both agree on it. So that's awesome, man. And you know, and if she's on board and my man's ready to go, I'm sure he's hitting the bag as we speak. And honestly, I feel like just bringing like some mouthpieces when we go, just to wear them.
Not bring a flag, man. You know what I'm saying? But no, hopefully we get a little bit of time to you know have our time for fandom. But we'll be working. We'll be working for y'all to bring y'all content and shit. So it's gonna be fucking good. And if y'all, man, if anybody can go catch it, it's gonna be on the zone, right? It's gonna be on the zone. So if you can catch the fight, watch it. And if you can get tickets and go, man, let's support these guys, man. We want them to keep coming back to Texas. We want to watch them fight here in Texas. And you know, that's the only way to do that is to go and sell that shit out, man. So if y'all can get to it, the tickets are very reasonable. We got like 6 tickets for $400, a little under $400. They're very reasonable. So, and if you want to get, you know, cage side or whatever, they're pretty reasonable for that type of tickets.
Yeah, it's less than a Cowboys game. In the first sections. You know,
absolutely.
So yeah, it's good, man. I mean, and honestly, we got to thank the sponsors too, because that's the reason why we're doing all this is because it helps other sponsors and they're helping us. So
man,
you know, we're using that and it's good, man. I mean, it's nice to know that hey, you know, we got ours and we can do that with it.
Hell yeah, man.
And we're good. So it's again, thanks to the sponsors again, but also, man, I mean, it's just gonna be I'm excited for it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be different. I think it's almost like a new kind of path in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a new stepping stone.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
for sure, we're gonna get you know some experience, see what it's like. We've never done media before. This is gonna be brand new for both of us. We don't know what to expect, so we do expect it to be a little bit touch and go there. Whenever we're you know posting, doing lives and shit like that. But we're gonna learn and we're gonna get better and we're gonna bring y'all premium fucking content. You better believe that shit.
And it's gonna be fun just even watching because I plan on kind of going at the beginning and all the way to the end, even in between. Like so, it's not just gonna be straight there. It's gonna be a lot of what's building up to it, and then we're gonna kind of go from that. You know, I think that's gonna be cool to see. You know, and man, I'm hoping to knock one out in the hotel room somewhere, do something. If not, like I said, we'll do it in a pickup or
whatever we gotta do
in the parking lot, whatever we gotta do. But
we'll go to a fucking Starbucks.
Yeah. So we plan on doing something cool, man. But honestly, thanks again to Suze. That's a lot of work on your part, and I appreciate all that, man. So
of course, man. It's a team effort, man. I appreciate everything you do. So I'm just trying to hold up my end of the bargain.
Well, you're doing it, man. I mean, if you think about it, bro. Like I always say this before. Like we started like in my back of my house in the room, and now we look at it now, and it's crazy. We've had this room. We got lucky with this, but also on top of that, man, we're going over here a fight now. Like media passes, and who knows where that goes, bro. And,
I mean, God's laying it out. All we have to do is go get it.
And everything goes to God, man. Thank you. Thank God for everything. And it's awesome, man. I mean, so it's exciting. We're glad to finally share it with y'all. We've kind of been holding it back and you know, kind of keeping it under wraps. But
we wanted to be absolutely sure. We didn't want to fuck up and like you know tell you guys and then something happened, whatever. But no, it's a sure thing. And man, we're real fucking happy about it. And hopefully everybody tunes in. And hopefully our coverage helps the Midland area get into BKFC is fucking amazing, guys. It really is. Yeah. And just to watch Jeremy, who's a local fucking guy, and he's surging right now, man. He's on cloud 9 right now, and we're hoping he brings another win back to Midland, Odessa. You know what I mean?
Oh man, it's and just to even be there to feel the energy is gonna be
bro,
so cool, man.
If Conor McGregor's there, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, and I have a feeling he will.
Got to reach out to that
mother.
I know he was hitting up about it and everything. It's real badass that he's so in tune with it. Like, he loves it, you know what I'm saying? But of course it's his business, right? He owns a big part of it. But like, you wouldn't think he's one of those hands-on, but he's a hands-on fucking guy. Like, he wants to be a big part of it. So I'm hoping, because they got a lot of events. Obviously, he can't make all of them, but I'm hoping, since it's the first Texas event, that he's going to show up. So.
Oh, dude, that's going to be so good, man. I mean, and I've never been to the Dickies Arena, so I'm excited to see what that's like. But I know it's not as big as the Cowboy, so we're going to have, I think either way, it's good seats.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And I'm not a picky guy, bro. I don't care. Like, I'll sit in the damn nose.
No, we got the seats that we got because we knew we were going to be in media. And we don't know exactly where that is, but we're obviously, me and Ricky are going to be in a separate area, and we just wanted to make sure like we had seats to go there. And everybody who's going, they're happy with everything. I mean, I told the guys where, and they're like, fuck yeah, let's do it, man. They're happy, man. So yeah, man, it's gonna be fucking good, man. It's gonna
be a lot of fun. I'm excited. It's gonna be cool, man. I just honestly, I can't believe it in a way. So I'm excited for the day to come, but I can wait still. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be. I think I'm gonna do a little more research. So if we see somebody, we can do it.
Absolutely.
What would be even cooler?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the card to be done so we can kind of
it's just like bits and pieces, right, thrown at us. So but man,
I gotta get questions ready, because if we get into a quick interview, gotta be ready. So we gotta learn. It's work. That's the funny thing about it, because we're so excited to go watch and everything, but we do have to do some fucking work, unfortunately, right?
And that's a big card too, because they got a lot of fights I wrote through there.
It might get a little shaky here around the co-main event. Your boy might start slurring from them fucking beers, you know what I mean? But it's still gonna be a fucking good time, and all that does is just bring the energy out of me, and hopefully you guys get to see it, man. It's gonna be fucking great, man. And
it's gonna be it's like I said, stepping to a milestone.
Yeah,
it's something we're gonna look back on, bro. So it's gonna be it's crazy, man. I mean, I always I've been wanting to go to a fight for a while, and I've been wanting to go BKFC, but now they're finally here in Texas, and we're actually
and we're covering it. So
it's gonna be good, man. So we've been doing a lot behind the scenes. I know y'all see us putting episodes out and all that, but man, there's just always a lot of chit chat going, and we're doing things,
and we got a lot of guests coming up. We have a lot of guests lined up, some guests from out of the area, also just with some interesting stories, and different people here in the basin also. So, man, we're looking forward to all that too, but we wanted to come on here and do this one and make the announcement and do all that stuff. And for the people that are want to come on and are going to come on and all that, just be patient with us. We obviously we're putting out one a week because we're working as well, and we got families and the whole nine. But man, we're gonna get to everyone. I promise. This thing is for the long haul, so we're gonna get to everyone. And we're gonna have great conversations, a good time, and everything. And so
And honestly, it's cool. Like, we get a lot of support around locally. Like,
absolutely.
And it's crazy because I feel like recently now it's like we've been getting a lot more notice. Like, and people are starting to realize, like, oh dang, that's you. Like, oh, you're on this. Like, I've already got a few guys come to me, and I'm like, dang, like, it's just kind of crazy to me, you know what I mean? Because we're not really like media, like, oh, you want to be at the forefront of everything. We're kind of in the shadows, but we do our reels to keep, to catch people on, to do stuff like that, to stay relevant. But I mean, honestly, it's just it's a lot of fun, man, and it's cool to see us kind of growing on that stage,
people. It's funny now because people just see the podcast now, and we'll get new listeners and be like, fuck, you're 100 and something in. That feels good. For me, that feels good because it's the same thing as when people finally caught on, let's say, the Joe Rogan, right? By the time you caught on the Joe Rogan, that motherfucker's in the 300s.
That's true.
You know what I mean? And people were, when he got hot, that motherfucker had a whole fucking year's worth of fucking episodes for you to listen to. You know what I mean? And I think we kind of took that, and we wanted to do the same thing and be very consistent and we've talked about it before and have all these episodes, but now I'm actually noticing it.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, oh yeah, let me check it out. And holy shit, you're on 100 5? I'm like, yeah, man.
Yeah,
we
thing-
do one every week. And he's like, oh, shit.
I think
So it's
people
cool.
think that we just kind of like maybe started like 6 episodes in, but then see,
Yeah,
like,
I know.
and then it's like the lineup, bro. Like
It's like a Rolodex of fucking episodes,
and I gotta
man.
tell the people, bro, I don't know what's going on the episode Real Talk, but I'm tired of seeing the damn downloads on it.
Hey everybody, Patch Boys here. We want to do this quick short so we can provide some information about our new sponsors, Underdog Wireline. You can see I'm wearing their merch here. So I just want to tell you a few things that they provide. Of course, they're in Wireline. In Wireline, they provide pump down, logging, pipe recovery services, and as well production work. And some of the other stuff that they provide, they have emergency shower trailers and cool down trailers for rent. At the end of this, we're going to put their contact information. They believe in us, we believe in them, and I think we're a match made in heaven. We appreciate all the support, and we hope that you support Underdog Wireline as well. Thank you guys. Hey, what's up everybody? Patch Boys here, showing the new merch drop from Tejas Hustle, man. Man, they got amazing hats. They just gave us a plethora of hats to show off. We got some corduroy hats, nice and soft, light as a feather. Some trucker hats, man, that you're used to wearing out in the patch. Looking amazing. We got some hunting gear. You know what I'm saying? Little orange love right there. And this hat that we're wearing right now, which Ricky's going to gush over in just a few seconds, man. We appreciate it. We appreciate Texas Hustle for hooking us up, man, making us look good.
Oh yeah, man. We love it, man. We appreciate all the support. Like he said, I'm loving this hat, bro. This hat right here, look, man, it looks good on both of us, bro. And we got 2 different types of heads. So
yeah,
check them out, man. And, these guys support us. If you're looking for any shirts, you're looking for any decals, you're looking for any cowboy gear, something, man, check them out at tejashatco.com. Look at their links on the bottom of our description on the episodes, and you can be able to get them. So support them like you support us. If you love us, you love the Permian Basin, you love the oil and gas industry, you love this local thing we got going, check them out, man, because they're doing great stuff, and we appreciate their support.
Shop local, and don't forget, keep on hustling, baby.
There you go.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Patch Boys here. Blessed again to be announcing another sponsor for us. This one's going to be Titan. They're running out of crane. They're real close to me. It's family. So we want you guys to support them like they support us, right? So they're running out of crane. If you want to get in contact with them, it's 432-307-1960. Some of the stuff that they offer right now, if they have rustabout maintenance crews, trash trailers, porta potties, combo trailers, forklifts, and they're adding more stuff every single day. So if you guys want to support them so they can continue to support us and give you all the content that you want, go ahead and give them a call. Thank you.
I was gonna listen to it today because I was like, somebody listened to it. Like I think we had like 3 people listen to it, just that episode today. And I was just like, this morning I saw it, and I was like, why do the people keep going to this episode, bro? Like,
yeah, I talked a lot of shit on that one.
I don't know either. Maybe we talked about it, and it's like, you know what I mean. And people are just like, what's on Real Talk, and they want to listen to it. But
re-listen to it, and then we can come back and fucking talk about it.
I think I'm gonna have to do that. We're gonna have to do that again because I was gonna put it on this morning, but I was like, no, I'm gonna wait a little bit. But no, man, whoever, I mean, people are going crazy for the episode. And I was telling Justin the other day on Underdog, I was like, dude, like your episode, people go back to that a lot. Like, people go listen to Underdog, episode, and it's a good episode.
It's a good episode.
And man, I just telling like, dude, it's crazy because there's people that I don't know where they just pull your episode up, and I'm not talking like maybe I don't even know how much a week, but they're hitting it every week plus the other ones that we have. So it's crazy to see that and I love that part. And we've talked about it before for sure, but I think it's just so cool when I see it. And I'm like, dang, and the numbers move around.
And it's no secret. Everybody knows Underdogs are number one. Like they were the first ones to really, get behind us. We love all our sponsors. They're badass, and we mean it whenever we back them. We mean it. We really talk and have, a heart to heart when it comes to choosing to accept sponsorship and who and what we have behind it and why. We're not just going off crazy, believe me. It's a conversation behind all of them. Underdog was the first push helping us, you know what I mean? So we're really they hold a special place in Patch Boys, you know what I mean? They really do. And we got some stuff coming up, big stuff coming up with Underdog. We'll talk about it more once everything is locked down and everything, but for sure they're in the background of everything that we do. You'll see us always wearing the merch on and off and everything like that, but we'll always shout them out, and we're really proud to represent them, and I hope they're proud to represent us. I know they are. But
and honestly, like they just put out a video recently on X, on Justin's Twitter and our X account, and it was with Andy De La Rosa was in the video, but it's like an 8-minute video, I think, and it's just about Underdog and how they, you know, what they process to go through, especially with tools and stuff. And man, it's really insightful and really good.
Yeah, go check it out, man.
Yeah, I'll probably make some out of this here in a sec, but it's just like it's cool to see though. I was watching it, it's like, damn, this is a good video, dude. Like,
Tejano Brown's always entertaining, so
dude,
you know, go check him out. You know what I mean?
And that guy, I mean, yeah, for sure, he's always got
he's always got something to say,
dude. Every morning he's funny, man. I'm like, I look at himself, I'm like, and a lot of times I want to write like, how'd you come up with this? But I'm like, dude, I've said that already like 6 times. But he's
it
just
was
so
fucking funny, man. You know which one got me? And yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's gonna get a kick of us putting him on the fucking episode, right? Out of nowhere. But you know, it's funny. I was on Facebook actually, and I was just scrolling through, and he posted on there Selena wasn't that good or whatever the fuck he posted, you know, about Selena. And oh my gosh, he just gets the blood flowing for everybody. You know what I mean? He knew that was a point of contention, and obviously, and knowing Andy, he likes that shit. And I thought that was funny because, you know, I'm a Tejano, quote unquote Tejano hater, you know what I mean? And so I thought that was funny, but I don't mind Selena at all. My girls love Selena, and I really would much rather listen to Selena than fucking Taylor Swift, I'll tell you that. But which was fucking funny. I'll go on this little quick tidbit about Taylor Swift because y'all know me, but the fact that the Donald brought her up was fucking hilarious. That he tweeted out, did y'all, I forgot what he said. He was like, did you notice ever since I got elected or whatever that Taylor Swift fell the fuck off? I don't know how he said it exactly, but
I think ever since I stopped mentioning her, she fell off or something like that. And I was like, dang, that's crazy, dude. You know?
But it's true. I haven't heard shit about her. I think everybody got kind of tired of the whole fucking Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift bullshit. And finally, hopefully this year we have a nice, clean fucking telecast without that fucking... I'm not gonna go to fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? I know what you are expecting. You're expecting me to go crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna freak out.
So the exact quote is: "Has anyone noticed that since I said I hate Taylor Swift, she's no longer hot?" That's what he said, and he's not lying. Nobody,
dude. That's the president of the United States.
Yeah. I know.
It's crazy.
He's got stuff everywhere. Bro.
Oh man, he's on it. He's on it 24/7, and you know, we haven't talked politics in quite a while. Besides local politics or whatever. But there were some really good things that happened. Obviously, the trade deal that's, you know, giving every fucking Democrat out there palpitations. Oh, yeah. They are just eating shit. I mean, they are eating it in shovels.
So pretty much what he did was U.S. will cut tariffs on Chinese goods from 145% to 30%, and China will lower tariffs on U.S. goods from 125 to 10%
for 90 days. Yeah. Now, those 90 days is the period in which they've agreed to talk about a new trade deal. Apparently they both believe that trade deal is going to get done, and we need it to get done, especially here in the oil business. We need that shit to get done. We need the Chinese market to skyrocket again, because if the Chinese market skyrockets again, the world market skyrockets again, the American market skyrockets again. So that's the domino that we're waiting to fall. And I know everybody kind of feels it around here. There's not going to be too much drilling going on. I know that's going to slow down. I know people feel it around here. But I do think that I do see investments going on, like I see it around where people are purchasing things, getting ready, so to speak, but stuff's expensive. Let's just be real. And in the oil business right now, stuff's expensive. Steel, all that stuff is, it's making it difficult to really, plus the price of the barrel is making it difficult to really dig in. I don't think anybody's saying like, hey, we're not gonna invest. They're just kind of, you could tell, playing it safe. Yeah. If this domino falls and China goes to 100 again as far as manufacturing and production and everything goes, we're definitely going to feel it. We're going to feel the uptick for sure, because that market requires a lot of fucking fuel. And that's just, it is just what it is. It's world economics, world politics that are causing this for us right now. We knew we were going to have to bite the bullet, but guys, good things are happening for the United States. That's just the truth. Good things are happening for the US. A lot of investments happening. A little bit of a I'll say a little bit of a question mark on whether or not it's going to be good for us. The whole Syria debacle, where Donald Trump has essentially dropped all sanctions on Syria and has become a direct trade partner of the United States with Syria. I don't know what all that entails. I didn't get that deep into it, but of course, y'all know Syria was literally blackballed from the entire world market, like they were, and the UN was pissed about it. Everybody was pissed about it because Donald Trump literally did it on his own. He said, fuck what y'all got to say. I'm doing it. There's a lot of stuff to be done over here. It was the whole Middle East thing because they made deals with Qatar and the whole plane debacle. You guys only really saw that we were taking a free plane. That's what you guys saw. That Donald Trump was personally gifted a new plane. This is bullshit, by the way. You guys saw this in the media because Joe Biden's administration was already in the works to buy this jet because the Air Force One and the backup to Air Force One is falling apart from what I gathered. And so they needed a new Air Force One. I don't know if that's the truth, but whatever. So he was gifted the plane, the jet that Biden was going to have to purchase. He was gifted and he's not taking it for himself. It's not like, hey, you know what, let me take my new jet and fucking fly off to vacation. No, they're stripping it and putting it back to basically be another Air Force One or the backup to Air Force One. And why not do it in fucking luxury? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is a gift to America. That's what he's saying. So that's the main thing that you guys saw, but there was a lot of stuff that was going on, man. He was on his business shit. They received him. It was crazy because they were talking about they received him in the colors of a supreme leader, which was crazy. It's crazy because it's crazy to see how much people respect Donald Trump outside of the U.S. People shit on him a lot in the United States, but you go and you see foreign news and all that stuff, and man, they treat him like a fucking king. It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like no doubt Donald Trump has Twitter fingers, and we all know that shit. The stuff with Taylor Swift is kind of, if you like Taylor Swift, it's gonna rub you the wrong way, which a lot of people in America love Taylor Swift, so it's gonna rub you the wrong way. Me, I loved it, right? It was fucking amazing. But I do understand that his mouth and what he says and his social media stuff and all that kind of get in the way of the good politics he's doing. But he's putting in good policies as far as foreign trade goes. He's fighting for America. He's fighting for us. We're gonna be a manufacturing giant again if he has anything to say about it.
Yeah, for sure. And then even China said they took advantage of us because they knew Biden was weak.
Absolutely.
And that's what's crazy. Like,
they said it out loud. Yeah. They said the quiet thing out loud.
Yeah. And then there's even, I think, videos that came out recently that where they're talking about like it's like recordings of Joe Biden. You could just tell the guys. I mean, we all known he was gone since he got elected. I knew it. Yeah. But but what's sad is that to this day there's people who still won't accept that. But you hear these videos, you're like, dang, bro, like that guy is just, well, we all knew it, man, but it's just like, it's crazy that to see that. But I understand why China did it, because he's not gonna do nothing.
Easy.
He's nothing, easy. Bro. Yeah.
And by the way, the one deal that he cut so far with the UK, amazing. That deal's amazing. It essentially brings back free trade. Yeah. Free trade between the two nations, UK and the United States. Not 100%, but pretty much.
What's crazy too is a refugee thing right now with East Africans or whatever.
South Africans.
And like they're getting mad. But at the end of the day, these people literally are their governor, their president, whoever this dude is, literally calling for them to be killed. So I mean, he doesn't hide it. He says it multiple times in front of crowds, and you know what I mean. But it's funny how these people get mad about that because
they're mad. They're mad because of the whole deportation and South American thing. Let me tell you guys something. Donald Trump is the one who made the cartels a terrorist group. That comes with something, right? If you designate somebody a terrorist group and there are people in Mexico who are actively being targeted by these groups, they can seek asylum in the United States because you can seek asylum from a terrorist group. You can't do that under a cartel. The cartel wants me killed. No, if they're just criminals, that you can't seek asylum that way. But because he designated them a terrorist group, you can seek asylum because they are terrorists now. So remember that it's the same difference. Those guys that they're bringing in from South America, or those people that they're bringing in from South America, from South Africa, they're running from persecution. Now the same thing can happen in Mexico from the cartels, or in any other countries, whatever. If Tren de Aragua, I don't know if they made Tren de Aragua terrorists. They
I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that one.
Maybe though. They should.
Yeah, because it's the same thing as a cartel. They're just gangs, right? So MS-13 and those, I'll have to look to see if they're terrorist groups. But if you're under persecution of any terrorist group, you can seek asylum properly. Go to the border and seek asylum and come in legally. That's the same thing that's happening for those asylum seekers from South Africa. So people are just, you pick and choose what you want to be outraged about. You know what I mean?
And they're to be honest, let's be honest about it. They're mad because of their skin color. That's what it is.
100%.
That's what it is. And these are the same people that are crying about skin color racism and stuff. But they're mad about the skin color. But literally, they are being and they are being persecuted in their own country because of their skin color. So I mean, it's a combo of things, bro. And I just think it's crazy to see how they're for refugees, but not those refugees. And then
it's just so insane, bro.
And then also on top of that, Obama deported more than Trump. Even if Trump continued this train, he would not deport more than Obama.
Yeah,
but
and even though Trump is upset about it, and I can tell you, Trump's upset about it. But let's be honest, the core group that he put out there, they're not just fucking going crazy, deporting whoever the fuck. Are there casualties of war? 100% there are. And you guys can name me one person or two people or whatever that are in the fucking news that you're deciding to pick on, man. But the truth of the matter is that they are very much focusing on criminals. That's the fucking truth about it. Are there casualties here and there? Yeah. But guess what? The people that you guys are trying to save and all that shit, their own employers, their own family members, their neighborhood people. Those are the guys that are calling ICE on these people. It's not me. It's not me or Donald Trump up there calling ICE like, hey, go to this neighborhood. Nah.
Yeah.
You know how they're making it to that fucking neighborhood or that business or whatever? It's those people. Those two-faced fucking people that maybe don't want tenants in their buildings anymore, don't want people working for them anymore, don't know how to fire them. All these motherfuckers are calling into ICE. You think ICE is going to ignore it? Fuck no. But it's those people that are doing that to their own people. A lot of that shit is going on. Now, if you got anything going on with criminal history or anything, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. The whole Abrego bullshit.
Yeah.
Homeboy was a fucking gang member.
And on top of that, his wife, literally, there's video of his wife saying like they want a restraining order on him.
So now she won't say nothing.
No, I saw a clip where they brought it up, right? And she's just all quiet and changed the subject.
My husband is still alive or some shit.
I just can't believe that stuff, and I'm not gonna I've seen it firsthand and I've heard it firsthand of like people on the other side that are defending these MS-13 guys. Like this guy I told me the other day, we were talking about it. I was like, I mentioned it out to talking to another person. I was like, yeah, they're satanic cult in a way. Like they do like sacrifices, bro. And yeah, exactly. And the guy was like, the other guy who was like, I'm not gonna say his name, but he's like, bro, don't believe all that. I said, it's been like that, bro, for years. You don't have nothing to do with it right now. It just ain't now. It's been there. He's like, but that's when it hit me. Like these people are crazy, bro. Like I'm just like, dude, it's common sense, bro. It's just regular. Like I mean, when I heard that, it wasn't off of a political side. It was just regular, stuff. But it's just like crazy that they are defending literally terrorists and defending criminals, bro. That's what they're doing. And they want to acknowledge that. You know what I'm saying? So it's wild to see that on that side. But I mean, man.
And we're not saying don't care about it, because caring about it is what makes America great. People giving a fuck on both sides. The only thing is that be informed. Look at it through your own fucking eyes, not somebody else's eyes, not the fucking media's eyes. Look at it through your own fucking eyes. Do your own research, and if you want to be on the side to fight against deportations and all that, that's great. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. The only thing is that when you realize somebody is bad for this country, you have to just come out and say they're bad for this fucking country, man, and let them go. That's not the case for everyone. There are the hardworking people that are busting their ass to make this country great, and they're trying to do things to alleviate that, right? They're doing the self-deportation so that they can self-deport and they can come back in on a legal visa. If you're self-deporting, they're giving you the opportunity, right? So that's part of it, right? The other part of it is like hotels and farm workers. Those companies or what farms or whatever the fuck hotels, they can actually give the government a reason why they need these group of people to stay here, and they will put them to the front of the line to be able to come back in with work visas, because they are trying to help the hotel business and the obviously the farmers business, the agricultural business, because they take a big hit. And that's a couple of the things that they're doing. I read up on it. They're asking for self-deportation, and the employers to actually, now the employers got to do the work, because the employers actually have to ask for this list of people, or how whatever the people are, they actually have to ask to streamline that, because they need their workers back for what? For this business, for that business, for this. And they're the ones who know these people personally. So if they're vouching for them, the business is vouching for them. It's the same thing as getting a visa and you're coming to work for a company, for an oil company. That happens all the time. Oil companies bring in their own people from all over the world, right? If they want to back them, obviously they got to know he's a good worker, he's a good person, he's good for this country. It's a vetting process on both ways, right? And so they back them, and they can get their visa to stay in the United States for however long. I know this personally because I work with a lot of foreign people, and it can be done. So the same thing is happening now in agriculture and hotels and the hotel business, where they can basically back their people to bring them in on a work visa.
Yeah.
So there's ways to do it legally, and I think that needs to be brought up to the forefront a little bit more, especially like I hate fucking saying stuff like this, because I love my people, but Spanish media, Mexican media, it's fucking trash, yo. It's fucking trash. Y'all have to look for smaller media outlets when it comes to Spanish speaking media, because Univision, Telemundo, they're pretty fucking biased,
bro. Yeah, they are.
They're like, really bad about it.
I've noticed that this past year.
They're really bad about it.
Really bad, bro. I'm glad you brought that up, because that's one thing nobody brings up, is that side of the media. Yeah. Nobody brings that up, but you're right though. They are, man. And
it sucks. It sucks that it brings that kind of negativity. That kind of negativity to what I think is a positive movement. He's not. People aren't getting deported fucking insanely, like Ricky said. The Obama administration went, crazy, and to the point that Trump's like, man, why are we going so fucking slow? We need to fucking ramp it up. We need to ramp. Trump's the one saying this shit, but his people are doing it the right way. Yeah. They're focusing on things. And I think that just by stopping the floodgates and, actually going through the vetting process properly, it's helped tremendously.
Yeah.
That was very important. Now, deportations are going to go on. People are going to get deported. There's going to be those sad stories. Of course, the media is going to fucking grab onto them and post them and put them all over the fucking place. But you know what I want? I want them to post the stories of the Border Patrol saving people's lives in the desert. Mm-hmm. And I want them to post those stories. I saw one posted that the Border Patrol saved a guy who was in the fucking desert for 4 fucking days with no water. Mm-hmm. He was literally biting fucking cactus. That's how desperate he was. He was eating fucking cactus to get water to survive. His mouth was full of fucking cactus, whatever the fuck you want to call them, thorns. Yeah. And he was so fucking happy to see him. They fucking saved him. They left him alone. The coyotes that were bringing him over here left him alone in the fucking desert. And they saved his fucking life, man. They saved that guy's life. And you think at that moment he was like, hey, you guys deport my... No. He was begging for help, and they helped him. Yeah. They weren't like talking about deportation. They weren't talking about it. They're like, bring the ambulances, get him help. Let's fix his mouth. Let's get him to the hospital. They weren't talking about deportation. Stuff like that needs to hit media. And it's true, man. These coyotes, man, and these drug fucking dealers and these cartels or whatever, they're killing a lot of people, man.
Yeah, and they're raping people.
Yeah.
And they're hurting children, bro. They're trafficking children. And people don't want to talk about that, but the children is what is sad about it, because they are being trafficked through them.
Yeah.
And it's just they're the quiet ones, but it's just like that movie Sound of Freedom, bro. You see it all in there too, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
It's a sad deal that people don't want to bring up very much.
It's a hard truth, but you guys got to fucking look into it, man. You need to know.
Yeah.
Information is the number one fucking weapon we have. Being informed. Being informed, you can fight against anything being informed, right? Media especially, because media is fucking...
Well, yeah, and we have more of it now than ever. I mean, tough, you have everything at your phone, but it's crazy to think 20 years ago, 30 years ago, all you had was what they put out there.
Yeah.
And they controlled a lot of the narratives. You didn't hear about nothing. But now everything's there, but nobody really wants to put the work in. They just want to hear it, and then, all right, I'm gone and going to the next thing. But I mean, it just takes time, man. But I mean, it's just a lot to track, and it's crazy because we've had these guests on, we're finally able to get this going and talking, and we're moving. I know we've probably gone all over the place, but it's fun. And people, I think that's why people like it too, because we are able to. They know how we talk, man. They know.
Yeah, we like to jump from thing to thing.
Yeah. So
like it.
And one thing we haven't said either was congratulations to Delisa and her husband. With the baby too. I just remember that.
Man. Another boy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta be careful, man. They're already after my girls. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, if it was up to Delicia, it'd be an arranged marriage already and shit, I'm sure. But good people. They're always listening out for us. And congratulations to them. They're blessed, and hopefully everything goes smoothly, and you have another fantastic child. I know Julian, their first son, very well, right? Because he gets along with Camila really well, and they go play and whatever. And yeah, man, they're good people, good parents, and good people in this community, and they're fans of the show. So shout out to them, man. The only thing is, fuck the Cowboys. Eh?
And also the graduates, man. This doesn't come out this week, but everybody's gonna be graduating next week. So
congratulations, man. Our boy Aiden, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got a visitor. Pásale, siéntese, pap. My dad's coming in to visit us in the studio right now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have him take a seat, man. But so Delicia and all our listeners, man, we appreciate you guys. Everything we do is for you guys, and man, be ready for this BKFC coming up, man. It's gonna be good.
Yep. All right, man. I guess we'll call it good, huh?
Yeah, we'll call it good, man.
All right, man. Take care.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir. Guys, just wanted to come out here and say, make sure you hit up Underdog Wireline, man. These guys really know what they're doing. They got it going. I've worked with them personally on the field. I know you've heard me say it 100 times, but it's the truth. So look, they offer emergency shower trailers. They offer lay-down machines. They offer cool-down trailers. They even offer Wireline, slick line, braided line, whatever you need. They probably got whatever line that you want, bro. So hit these guys up. Give them a call at this number, and support them like they support us.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Patch Boys again, here to announce yet another sponsor, Branded 14 Hot Shot Services LLC. They offer hot shot work, ESP spooling, ESP technician service, and heavy hauling with semis. These guys are local. They're helping us out, so we want to help them out. Go give them a call at 432-638-1755. All the other information we're going to put right down here, so you guys can give them a call, send them an email, however you need to get in contact with them. We appreciate it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Patch Boys here. Blessed again to be announcing another sponsor for us. This one's going to be Titan. They're running out of crane. They're real close to me. It's family. So we want you guys to support them like they support us, right? So they're running out of crane. If you want to get in contact with them, it's 432-307-1960. Some of the stuff that they offer right now, if they have rustabout maintenance crews, trash trailers, porta potties, combo trailers, forklifts, and they're adding more stuff every single day. So if you guys want to support them so they can continue to support us and give you all the content that you want, go ahead and give them a call. Thank you.